Hey there, heels and faces. We're back for more. Hi, I'm Ariel Italic.
I'm Lady Berg Andrews.
I'm Dave Meltzer's repressed inner child, DJ Axner Report.
And you're watching Nobody's Watching Wrestling! We watched Backlash, which means we've been doing this for an entire year.
I'm sorry.
It feels like much longer.
Yep.
If we had started with this pay-per-view, this show would never have happened again.
True.
Yeah.
Match 1, The Miz versus Seth Rollins. It's super handsome up in this ring. I think they're both wearing what they wore to WrestleMania, so it's not different, but it is handsome.
Seth Rollins was pretty handsome.
You're not into The Miz?
No.
Oh, I would eat all of that ass.
I mean, I would eat his ass.
The
It's a nice
whole
ass.
thing.
I would eat anybody's ass on that roster, probably.
Oh no, some of them seem swampy. Before we go down the list of who has the swampiest ass, we should talk about this match.
That would be a great list.
It is the Patreon bonus, who has the swampiest ass.
Mystical.
The Miz was really selling in there in the ring. I am just super impressed by him as a wrestler lately, and I am proud that having done this for a year, I know what good wrestling looks like. Learning.
He wants to be the next Roxina. Roxina. Welcome to the stage, Roxina. That's my new drag child. I think it was all that emotional work he did behind the scenes with his Miztourage.
Yeah, there was a whole Meryl Streep moment where they had like a scene together, and I was like, wow, we're really playing this out for like depth and story. I didn't care, but I was impressed that they tried.
You're like, we're not ready to be with you anymore.
I mean, I get it. It's like, no one wants to be the side piece. It's like when you know a couple and they're always fucking, but then you can fuck one of them on the side and they think it's fun. But I'm like, I don't want to be just like...
Oh, that is awkward.
You know, I don't want to be a day player anymore. I'm above the title material. I can't just fuck your husband all the time. I will, but I'm better than that.
Well, his wife probably isn't into it right now because she just gave birth, so...
Like, it just... A whole baby came out.
Whole baby.
You can't
a whole
compete
Miz
with that.
baby.
Ms. Baby, also a great drag
Do you have
name.
anything to fucking say?
You guys were having fun.
Were we?
Yeah, I don't know. They both wrestled real good. Miz has gotten better. I used to be a little bit bored by Miz, but he got better.
Oh, I'm never bored by a pair of blue eyes.
I feel like... acting with the nobodies.
You know, Helen Mirren has a whole...
Mirren.
That's the... Ermagerd, Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren would do that.
Act.
We'll charge a fraction of what Helen Mirren does.
Yeah, I mean, we have training.
But we have to change your drag name to Helen Mirren.
Hi, I'm her Mirren. This is Meryl Streep. Match 2, Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. Acting.
I want to know who dressed Alexa Bliss because the coat was incredible for someone who is not her. Like,
That's the coat that Becky should be wearing.
yes! That is the
That is
correct
coat-
answer.
Yes.
But
And then Nia had those stupid, what do you call them again?
epaulets.
On her ass again.
I mean, it's basically just like a balcony, a little ass balcony. Ass balcony sounds like something I'd be really into, honestly. Sorry, you buzz?
I also noticed that like the mesh patches on her outfit have weird extra detailing on them too. Like, why wouldn't you just put it a fish? Nah, I don't know.
It's not just that they made a lot of bad decisions with her costume, it's that they made like a lot of bad decisions.
It's like when we first started doing shows together and everybody didn't pay attention and then we hosted a panel at DragCon. Just keep piling on the bad until something good happens.
Remember how Nia also had a skirt that came off to reveal nothing?
I did forget about it because I blocked it out. It was really bad. Why are you
guys.
doing this to this nice woman that we love?
Hashtag Glam Squad.
Let's talk about this match.
It's done! And Nia injured Alexa. She's like IRL injured now.
Oh, I did not know that.
Really?
That's a
Yeah, I think
sad
like her
surprise.
shoulder popped
Do they
out or
actually
something.
hate each other?
No, they're real life best friends.
Really?
Yeah.
We've just seen this already. Like, you guys just did this.
So like obviously there's like a weird amount of hypocrisy of the WWE being like in like a bunch of anti-bullying charities and then making a jokey storyline out of bullying. But also, what was that weird stilted promo at the end of the match?
I didn't think it was that weird.
It was weird because it was so unnatural, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
She's just not a great actor. Take our class, Naya.
I blame Melania Trump.
I blame Aquaria as Melania Trump.
Randy Orton versus not Ed Hardy, Jeff Hardy. I got that wrong a bunch.
All I have for this match is old Jeff can catch some air.
Works for me.
Good? Good. Agreed.
Cut. So next up is the weird parade? I don't even know what to call it. It started with Elias, which is always the wrong call.
I muted it when Elias came on.
You did.
You were like, where's the sound? And I was like, I turned it the fuck off. And you were like, thanks.
Yeah, terrible. But then all of a sudden, everyone showed up, and it was just a dance party.
Did you unmute it?
Yes.
Yeah, because, I mean, when No Way Jose shows up, you unmute.
No Way Jose is fun.
Moral of the story is that the WWE should do more dance party parades and maybe fewer
Without
matches.
Elias.
Yeah, if you're not going to do any of this right, then just throw a party instead.
WWE turns into just the grind. Next up, Daniel Bryan and Big Cass. Big Ass.
I was concerned about both of these men because Daniel Bryan, shattered human being with brain damage and very pale. And
Very pale.
And then Big Cass was too wet. Not just like wet hair, but like came out of a downpour wet.
Daniel Bryan looks like that one cousin that just gets a little too drunk at the family reunion, takes off his shirt and like harasses grandma.
I know exactly which of my cousins that is.
Shout out to my cousins. I didn't have anybody in mind. Oh, it's that guy. It's that kid that married into our family. You know the one. He was a cosmetologist and wasn't gay.
No one knows what you're talking about right now.
The beauty of acting is convincing people of what you're saying, even though they don't know what you're talking about.
Which Kristen Wiig character are you right
Acting.
now?
You mean which Baraka character is Kristen Wiig right now?
I liked Daniel Bryan's ring gear.
It's just a panty.
Yeah. I don't
Everyone
know.
wears a panty.
Yeah, but it was like it had like a nice pattern. That's it.
Sure.
This is look, we're grasping at straws here.
Oh, you know who's grasping at straws is Daniel Bryan, because he cannot reach Big Cass's extremities when he's trying to pin him. It is hilarious to watch him try to climb that mountain. That tiny little vegan. You're never gonna get all that toothpaste back in the tube, girl.
Disclaimer, you can't say scrawny little vegan.
Next up is Charlotte versus Carmella. Charlotte was very shiny in the face. I don't know if it was like a highlighter thing or like a not
Like a
enough powder
super
thing.
bronzer.
Like there was a white hot fire in her brain that was shining through her semi-transparent face was like the vibe that I got. Or she was just a little oily.
I liked Carmella's checkerboard.
Yeah, a cute little bathing suit.
Oh, with
situation.
choker.
Yeah.
it was
She's
a cute
fun.
look. Doesn't mean she should have won the match, but she looked cute.
No, she spent most of the time just screaming.
Side note, I would hang out in Staten Island with Carmella.
I don't know, she screams a lot.
Yeah, we just scream at people.
That does sound like something you
Let's
do.
ride the ferry and go to Dairy Queen! Let's walk around the water!
That was horrifying.
The Carmella and Baraka show.
How the fuck did Carmella win this match? Just like a cosmic question.
I'm glad she did.
I don't understand. I mean, of course, the WWE is like the bizarre fever dream of a roidy octogenarian, but what are they thinking having Charlotte break Asuka's streak and then having Carmella beat Charlotte? Like, none of this makes any sense.
Well, that's why I thought maybe the knee injury was real. because this makes so little sense that she must actually have, like, her leg must be about to fall off. But then we, like, watched very carefully. She didn't send any, like, weird signals, like, to the ref. So it must have been fake. But I wanted it to be real, not because I want her to break her leg, but because I want there to be a better reason for losing.
So there's like this weird like story thing that the WWE is doing where the most powerful women don't seem to win matches by actually doing moves. It's usually like capitalizing on some kind of slip up or something. And I feel like it's adjacent to like Greek tragedy where women always die by poisoning or hangings because there's some kind of weird gender thing happening with defeat here. I'm gonna work on a critical analysis in the future.
I think that more men should have accidental losses. I think that'd be great if Roman Reigns just like slipped on a banana peel.
We already have Titus doing that.
I wish he'd slip on my dick. AJ Styles versus Nakamura.
You're just not that excited about it. You've lost that love and feeling.
Okay, so our year anniversary was also Nakamura's year anniversary. Didn't they wrestle each other last year for this? No, well, I mean, whatever. It seems like they did.
It does feel like we've been watching this since time immemorial. There's been a weird plot arc involving dick punches. So like Nakamura's heel turn was that he just punches dicks. Helen Mirren acting, my character punches dicks. So AJ Styles is now in on the game and he's gonna punch dicks.
One who punches dicks.
But also he's evolving into someone who bleeds everywhere.
Oh, I forgot about that chair
Oh,
thing.
the chair thing was so funny!
That was great.
It's like that adage, like when you fling shit, some sticks to you. When you throw a chair at someone, it bounces back at you and makes your face bleed.
Nakamura's rubber, you're glue. Don't throw a chair or else that happens.
Yeah. Also, don't go in for the dick kick because it leaves your dick exposed to also be simultaneously kicked. It was better than when two queens do a split at the same time during the Lip Sync for Your Life. The death drop heard around the world. I was so about it. It was so good that they had to stop. It was like a disqualification where nothing happened because they were like, well, we've done as much with dicks as we can do on PG TV. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. What? I was addled at the time, and I've only gotten worse. And that's not the wine talking. That's just what was this?
I don't know.
Who was his tag team partner before the child?
Nicholas.
All right. R.I.P. Nicholas. He was replaced by Bobby Lashley, who I don't know who that is.
I'm hearing for legal again. We can't mention Nicholas anymore. We got in trouble for that, so they're just wary of you even mentioning his name. Okay.
Come for me, YouTube commenters.
Last up, Roro versus Samomo. That's her joke, but it was my turn to introduce things.
Not a lot about this was surprising because it is what it is. Except I watched Samoa Joe take a running leap out of the ring. And that is a lot of dude to get that much forward air.
He was accelerated.
He's got like weird Dr. Robotnik body, but he can move like Sonic. I just came up with that now, everyone.
Oh, that was literal perfection.
Oh.
Jackson Report hates comedy.
I don't like it.
You know what people don't like is this match. The audience began to chant, "Beat the traffic," and then proceeded to beat the traffic by leaving, like vacating to the parking lot.
To be fair, they were in Jersey and maybe coming back to Manhattan.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
It's a hard traffic.
I don't dispute the strategy. It's just that I would not leave a show that I was enjoying.
It's like halfway. It's like after our Drag Race viewing party. It's like beat the traffic.
Yeah.
They should start doing numbers in between matches.
Doing matches in between matches.
I saw on Twitter someone saying that every time Roman wrestles, the audience should just turn their back. And I was like, what are they, like,
2?
cops or something? Like,
Oh my God. We need to start staging like we need to do like protest events during Roman matches where we like dress up like that one lady from Game of Thrones and ring the shame bell. Things that are not worth watching. This match, this show.
Happy anniversary.
I'll drink to
I feel like we should blow something
what?
out.
blow something out.
I feel like I'm still tired from WrestleMania.
Ariel doesn't even wear wigs anymore. And I
right,
wash
good.
mine now.
Yeah, that one's blonde. First and foremost, we'd like to thank Heels and Faces for
Heels and
the
Faces.
beautiful clothes.
Wait, what does mine say?
If you want to get our merch, you should go to dragqueenmerch.com and you can have beautiful t-shirts, tote bags, iPhone cases, etc. with the nobodies on them. So please do that.
Oh, and we put new exclusive Patreon merch on our Patreon.
Oh, one more thing you can get from us. And, of course, Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab sells the Nobody's Watching Wrestling fragrance, so get that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
and, a drag queen named Aja, who's more talented than these two, is releasing an EP titled In My Feelings, and I have 2 songs that I produced on it, and you should buy it.
I'm on Spotify. I have really great playlists.
I'm Hermer.
I'm Merle Merp.
Please don't do this at DragCon.
I do what I want. There was a lot of running around outside the ring in this one.
That sounds like the Lady Berica School of Drag Performing.
They took your acting class.
Yeah.
Look at
Wait,
that.
I feel like we have to explain that because many of our audience at home has never seen a patented Lady Berica lip sync where she barely knows any of the words and just runs around the room in circles.
Oh yeah, so if you came to our brunch at Bazaar Bushwick, you would see Lady Berica Andrews run out of the restaurant and across the street
Sometimes in the middle of the street.
and lip sync through the window while everyone stares at her confused. That was this match.
She's like that, like when a dog just hasn't been out all day and it just starts running around the apartment.
Yeah.
That's Lady Berica.
Yeah, so that was this match brought to you by Her to Murmur.
Her and Murmur and Murmur Drape.